What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe. My name is Matt, and the Colts unfortunately couldn't get it done today. They lose to Seattle 28-16. I'm going to go through all the stats today, and then I'll give you guys my overall thoughts in the game. So, starting out with Indy, Carson Wentz went 25 for 38. He had 251 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. He also had 4 carries for 23 yards. Jonathan Taylor had 17 carries for 56 yards, and Naeem Hines had 9 carries for 34 yards. And then in the receiving side of things, Jonathan Taylor had 6 catches for 60 yards. Naeem Hines had 6 catches for 48 yards. Zach Pascal had 4 catches for 43 yards and 2 touchdowns. Michael Pittman had 3 catches for 29 yards. Michael Strawn had 2 catches for 26 yards. And Paris Campbell had 1 catch for 24 yards. Now, going over to Seattle side of things, Russell Wilson was 18 for 23, 254 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He also had 5 carries for 9 yards. And then going to rushing, Chris Carson led today with 16 carries, 91 yards. Eskridge had 2 carries for 22 yards. And then going to the receiving, Tyler Lockett led the Seattle Seahawks with 4 catches, 100 yards, and 2 touchdowns. DK Metcalf had 4 catches for 60 yards, and Gerald Everett had 2 catches for 20 yards. Both of those guys had a touchdown. So I want to say first off, I thought Carson Wentz was really good today, especially for somebody who wasn't involved much in training camp because of the foot injury. I thought he still did really good today. Didn't make any mistakes. Could have been better if he was protected a little more, but I thought he did really good today. Our offensive line, on the other hand, was not good at all. Usually our offensive line is among the best in the NFL, but it looked like it was one of the worst offensive lines in the league today. Davenport was terrible. Really disappointed in Davenport. I thought Davenport would have played much better, but he was terrible today. Quinn Nelson, I thought, played all right. He was coming back from that back injury, but I still thought he did all right. Came back pretty quick after getting surgery on his foot, but, still thought he played all right. Ryan Kelly, didn't play good today. Made mistakes, got beat a couple times. Was not a fan of what he did today. Mark Galinsky, I thought, was the best out of all the offensive linemen. I thought he was the best today. Thought he performed well. Didn't really make much mistakes at all. And then Braden Smith, that fourth down conversion that they missed, just got embarrassed. Very, very disappointed in our offensive line. I was expecting so much better, not just from Davenport, but the other guys. And didn't really happen for the most part. So very, very disappointed. Also disappointed in Taylor. Yeah, he had a couple of nice runs, sure, but was expecting more than 56 yards. And I was expecting more than him averaging, 3.3 yards a carry. It's not great. Hines, I thought, played pretty well. Could have been better, sure, on the run game, but I thought he did pretty well today. And I do want to point out, too, I can't believe I forgot this, but that offensive line allowed Carson to get hit 14 times. When does that happen? That never happens for us. I mean, it's like we're going back to the Andrew Luck days where he was getting destroyed and they allowed 4 sacks. Not good at all. Not good at all. And then going to receiving, Zach Pascal, I've been saying, one of the most, reliable receivers you can have in your team, extremely underrated. He performed today, did well, 43 yards receiving and the 2 touchdowns. Michael Pittman, I wish would have been involved more. It seemed like he wasn't being used as much. So I hope next week he can get involved more often. Paris Campbell only had the 1 catch. Kind of disappointed with that too. Overall, very disappointed in our offense outside of a few pieces. Hopefully we can fix that and we can get better. And hopefully Fisher's ready for next week. I hope he's ready to go. Still, even after this performance, let's not rush him. Let's make sure he's ready to go. And if he is, put him out there because hopefully that's the piece that we need. Okay. I'm not panicking yet. I'm not worried about, our team. I'm just not. We went 1-5 and made the playoffs. So I'm not too worried at all. Hopefully Fisher can get back though, because Fisher will definitely improve that offensive line, and it definitely will play much better. And then Michael Strawn had 2 nice third down conversion catches. Pretty big catches there. The one is questionable because it did touch the ground, so that one was questionable. But still, I thought for what the amount of time he was used for, Michael Strawn did well today. And then going to our defense. That first half was absolutely miserable. It was so bad. 21 points allowed in a half is just something our defense should never allow. Darius Leonard didn't look great in the first half. I mean, he'll tell you that. He didn't look great in the first half. DeForest Buckner didn't get involved much at all in the first half. Um, you know, our secondary, especially Willis, was not great. Um, you know, Look, that first touchdown, that was gonna be a difficult catch by Tyler Lockett because he was kind of looking for the ball. Not an easy catch, but still, he got beat. He beat was it Willis? Um, you can't allow big plays like that bomb that Lockett had, that got them a 21 to 10 lead. You can't allow that at all. Because he got beat, or yeah, Willis got beat, and also Blackman got beat on that play. And Rock might have gotten beat. I don't know if the defensive play call was Rock stays on Lockett or Rock goes off to the side. Because you noticed on that play, Rock kind of moved off to the right, and then that allowed Lockett to be wide open. So I don't know if the play was Rock was supposed to be on Lockett or if Rock was supposed to go off to the right. But yeah, there was that play, obviously. And then DK Metcalf had a nice touchdown too. At the end of the day, that first half was absolutely terrible, but the second half, much happier with our defense. Thought they really locked it down for the most part. It's just eventually, if your offense isn't going to score and take advantage of that fumble that Darius Leonard caused, which, hey, that was great to see Darius Leonard in the second half force that fumble. It was nice. Just punched it right out. That was great. But if your offense isn't going to score after turnovers happen, or just, when the defense makes a stop, if the offense isn't going to drive down the field, run some clock out, eventually, you're going to break. And that's exactly what happened. And that's why the Seahawks got that fourth touchdown. But I thought the defense played much better in the second half. Darius Leonard played better. DeForest Buckner got a sack in the second half, which was nice to see. Um, you know, but like, Willis, yeah, or Okereke actually led in tackles, had 7 total tackles, as did Kari Willis, but Okereke led. DeForest Buckner got more involved, like I said, in the second half. That was nice to see. Um, but yeah, overall, the Seahawks played great today. Really good offense that they have over there. Their pass rush is definitely better than what I thought it was. So credit to them. I thought, hey, you know what? Seahawks, we should be able to play better, but look, I'm telling you right now, if our offensive line dominates the rest of the year, and that's just how the Seattle Seahawks defensive line is, then watch out, NFC, because Seattle's gonna be tough to beat. Their offense is just lights out. You got to keep up with them. You got to score 21 to 28 points a game if you're going to have a chance to beat this team. Because Tyler Lockett, man, I was saying that guy, he doesn't get talked about enough. Yeah, he was great today. DK Metcalf got his numbers, obviously, like I thought he would. But yeah, at the end of the day, very disappointed in Indianapolis's performance, both offensively and defensively. They fixed it up in the second half on the defensive side of things, but still very, very disappointed. They have a lot of work to do before they host the Rams this upcoming Sunday. Hopefully, they can get the job done. I'll talk about this game a little more over the next few days, and then we'll get into previewing the Rams game after. So, thank you all for tuning in. If you're new, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the notification bell. That way you're notified whenever a video goes up, as well as when we go live. If you like this video, smack the like button. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the game. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Matt, Bleed Blue, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other 2 videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.